Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to the 2021 draft, the NBA draft. Now, guys, we got to lay down some ground rules before we start this NBA draft off. The first ground rule is this. The random name generator, for the most part, will decide all the positions that you are given. So, almost all the positions. Not all of them, though. There is a couple positions we need to go over that will not be available for the subscribers. And the first position that will not be available for the subscribers is the center position for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, let me introduce you to this guy. I'm sure you've seen him if you've watched some of the NBA videos. His name is Lee, and not subscriber Lee. This guy has been with us forever. He was the first 7'1" running back on the Jacksonville Jaguars back in the Madden days. He's been here longer than I have, okay? So, Lee has always, for the most part, been with the Lakers. He always wants to stay with the Lakers. He's also 50 years old. I know it says age 21 here, but for insurance purposes, we may have switched the numbers a little. Don't tell. But anyway, Lee is going to be with the Lakers at the center position. So anybody that's a center, that's a sub, sorry, you're not going to the Lakers. There's a lot of people that aren't subs that are centers, though. So things may not change drastically for most. Also, another thing is the point guard position and the shooting guard position for the Miami Heat. And that is McCall, of course, taking the position for the Miami Heat. And also for the shooting guard position for the Miami Heat, his partner in crime, Mentally Sinister. So those two are taking both positions there. So, guys, those positions will not be available if you are a point guard or a shooting guard. And also, we need to talk about this. This is the third problem that we have. If you guys don't know, you know the subscribers and I butt heads all the time. But the one thing that I have realized over the years is this. This channel is nothing without the subs. That's basic common knowledge. But some knuckleheads seem to think that the subs don't matter. And they've even formed their own union for their jobs against the subs, basically. They're anti-sub. We all know who a lot of these guys are, obviously. And they will do anything in their power to undermine any subscribers from doing certain activities. Now, they came to us, they came to the channel with a lawsuit saying if they didn't get their NBA team without subscribers on it, that they would sue the channel. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, and you can guess who's behind this. Oh, you should have known. The San Antonio Spurs have formed a non-subscriber team. So that means nobody that is a sub is allowed on the Spurs, which is terrible. But so I know that we all butt heads time and time again, the subs and I, but I know you guys help this vehicle. I know you guys keep this thing going. That's the better analogy here. You guys keep the channel going. These guys don't appreciate you all at all. They're haters. They're complete haters. And I want to introduce you guys to these guys that were behind this. Steve Gallen, of course, one of the biggest ones. Marwan Communism, of course. Mikey Sharper, of course. Now, Morton Wallace wasn't involved, but they had to have a power forward. So they went ahead and grabbed him. But, he's still fine with being on their team. So he's not a good guy either. And, of course, the one, the only, Joe J. James is back again. And, of course, These guys are anti-sub. They do not want anything to do with the subscribers. So, guys, when you draw those foul shots, make sure it's because you put an elbow in their face. Just to let you guys know. So, no subscribers will be on the San Antonio Spurs. I know it's definitely a heartache for anyone that wanted to be a sub on the Spurs. Anyone that's a fan of the Spurs. These guys have taken the Spurs for themselves, and there's nothing that we can do about it. So, unfortunately, nobody is going to the Spurs that is a subscriber. And we will not be drafting for the Spurs either. Of course, guys, we still have backups. We won't be covering them. They'll mainly be non-subscribers on the backups. So we're going to start, first of all, guys, with the Lakers. The Lakers are going to be the first to draft here. And we are going to be starting here with the Lakers. I am going to be doing the random generator. I will not cheat, guys. I'm going to give you guys fair picks. And you guys won't be able to see them, though. But I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. You're going to be hearing some clicking. And we're not going to be assigning them on there, but we'll write them down so you guys know where you guys are at. So, drafting point guard for the Lakers is, and here comes the random generator, Greatness Gaming is going to the Lakers for point guard position. Okay, so Greatness Gaming for the Lakers. I know a lot of people like the Lakers, so this is probably one of the most wanted teams. For shooting, let me introduce the point guards, but Greatness Gaming is going. Alex Jert, Christian Nova, these are who are available. Daniel the D, Greatness Gaming, TH, Darkness Juggalo, Vicious Swag, Plum Pizza, Troy, and TCJ Bear. So, those are the point guards. Now going to the shooting guards, and we won't introduce these guys for every single one. We're just going to do it on the first times for picking. Shooting guards, MS Vice, Timothy Evans, who is a non-subscriber, Jaws, Ray Halfcourt, Dan the Man, Ryan Red, Justice Dragon, Jay Glenn, Golden Reaper, Iron Taylor. And that's it for the shooting guards. So we are going to be picking the shooting guards for the Lakers. The shooting guard position for the Lakers will go to, and let's see who gets it. It will be Timothy Evans. So a non-subscriber will be going to the Lakers there. Timothy Evans, a very highly skilled basketball player. Some of these non-subscribers are going to be special players, especially John Justice. He is definitely someone you want, or Alex Jert. Who else? Temple is another one. William Buttocks would be another one as well. Lee, who's already on the Lakers. Okay, so for small forward position, and let me first of all, guys, take these names off the list so they will not be picked again. So, for first of all, let me get Timothy Evans here, get him off the list. Okay, so let me introduce the small forwards. John Justice, who is probably almost the LeBron of this league, which it doesn't always guarantee anything. Domino, Alonzo, Crovan, Mac Long, who's a non-subscriber, Lucas, Mikey. Well, Mikey's on the Spurs because he's stuck up. DJ Disney, Dason Grace, Roman Flowers, Rockstar Christopher, JP Cunningham, who is a non-subscriber as well. And that is it. So, guys, for the small forward position for the Los Angeles Lakers, the Lakers have chosen. Here's the random. Alonzo. So Alonzo is going to the Lakers. Alonzo has been chosen. Okay. So let me go ahead and get him off the list. Okay. So for power forward position, let me introduce you. We have LG. We got Cody Codiesel, Crimson Gamer, Troy Savage, Luther, Mr. Live, Samuel Twig, Marcus, Ultra, Morton's on the Spurs, Ozzy, and Devin the Cobra. Okay, so the Lakers choose. Here's the random. For power forward position, the Lakers have chosen Ozzy. So Ozzy is going to the Lakers. That is right. Ozzy to the Lakers. So our team for the Lakers is Greatness Gaming for point guard, Timothy Evans for shooting guard, Alonzo for small forward, for power forward, Ozzy, and for Lee for center. So Lee for center there. Okay, so that's the Lakers. The Warriors are up next. And, of course, we'll introduce the centers, but Lee got center there for the Lakers. He has seniority, but Warriors have all 5 positions to go. We won't be introducing the point guards because we've already introduced them, but I will say this. For the Warriors point guard, the Warriors have selected TCJ Bear. TCJ Bear. So he will be selected for the Warriors this year. Okay, so that's for point guard position. I'm going to go ahead and take him off the list. We, like I said, we're not drafting for certain positions on certain, like the Heat and the Lakers. We didn't draft the center. For shooting guard position, the Warriors select. I wish you guys could see the random thing. It's so cool. Golden Reaper. So Golden Reaper for the Warriors shooting guard position. So Golden Reaper for shooting guard position there. The Warriors have selected. For the small forward position, the Warriors select Rockstar Christopher. And we are not doing the team up with Rockstar and Luther. I know some people wanted that, but I wanted to make it as fair as possible. So Rockstar Christopher on the Warriors. It could still happen. It's a random thing. So Rockstar Christopher is on the Warriors. We'll go ahead and show you him. Rockstar Christopher has made the Warriors. Okay, so for power forward, the Warriors select Troy Savage. So Troy Savage there. And Troy Savage will be going to the Warriors. So power forward there. And for center, let me go ahead and introduce these centers first of all. Let me go ahead and take these. Okay, so let me introduce you guys to the centers because we haven't covered them. We have Temple, who is definitely the center you want to have, or Lee, which is already on the Lakers. Nerdneck, William Buttocks, Joe's on the Spurs. Yachty, Brandon, Mr. John Ryan, John DeSanta, Cody Fry, Styles, Big Woos. Okay, so the Warriors have selected William Buttocks. So William Buttocks will be on the Warriors. So there you go. So our team is TCJ Bear, Golden Reaper, Rockstar Christopher, Troy, and William Buttocks. So, up next, let me go ahead and get William off of here. Up next will be the Rockets. The Rockets will choose next. And we won't be introducing all the positions now because we've already done it. Okay, the Rockets for point guard have selected TH. TH is going to the Rockets. So TH is going to the Rockets. So, for shooting guard, the Rockets select Dan the Man. So, for shooting guard, Dan the Man has been selected. Congratulations, Dan, for the Rockets. For small forward, let me get Dan off this list. For small forward, the Rockets select Mac Long. So a non-subscriber for the Rockets. Mac Long will go to the small forward position. So Mac Long, everyone. Mac Long is a good friend of Mentally and McCall. He used to play for the Heat, but we couldn't take three positions, for the Heat. So he had to go. So we'll miss old Mac, but he's a really good player. And, you never know what he's going to do. He's a really good player. Okay, so for power forward position, the Rockets select Crimson Gamer. So Crimson Gamer joining the Rockets with TH, Dan, and Mac Long. And for center position, we're doing the West Coast first, by the way. The Rockets select Brandon Stiles, who is going back to the Rockets, it looks like. I think he was on there before. So Brandon Stiles is going back to the Rockets. Okay, guys. So that's the Rockets there. So we got TH, we got for point guard, Dan for shooting guard, Mac Long for small forward, Crimson Gamer for power forward, and Brandon Stiles for center. So that's the Rockets there for you. The Spurs have already went. They've got all their people selected. So they're not even in the discussion. The Nuggets are next. So the Nuggets are next here. Let me get Stiles off the list. For the Nuggets, for point guard, the Nuggets select, and the random button, Plum Pizza. So Plum will be going to the Nuggets. So for shooting guard, the Nuggets select Ryan Red. So Ryan Red will be going to the Nuggets. I believe the Nuggets won the last championship, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see how they do this time. So Ryan Red is going to the Nuggets. And for small forward, for the Nuggets, is Crovan. So Crovan, Pony Gamer, Crovan is going to the Nuggets. For power forward position, going to the Nuggets is Luther for power forward position. So Luther is going to the Nuggets. And for center position, the Nuggets select the Nuggets have selected Mr. John Ryan. So that is a big subscriber team there. You got Plum, you got Ryan, you got Pony Gamer, you got Luther, and you got Mr. John Ryan for the Nuggets. So, definitely a big one there. So, last but not least, for the West is the Clippers. The Clippers are going to be the last team in the West. You'll notice a video edit maybe in between the West and the East because I'm going to take a water break. Okay. So John Ryan has been selected for the Nuggets. Now for the Clippers, for point guard, the Clippers will select Alex Jurt. Alex Jurt for the Clippers. So a non-subscriber there. And a big deal. One of the best players we have. Well, he hasn't been very great lately. But, back in the day he was great. For shooting guard, the Nuggets select. Let me see who we get. Not the Nuggets, my bad. The Clippers select the Iron Taylor. So Iron Taylor going to the Los Angeles Clippers. Okay. For small forward, let me go ahead and get Iron Taylor off this list. For small forward, the Nuggets select Lucas. So Lucas is going to the Nuggets for the small forward position. So Lucas, congratulations. Not the Nuggets. Why do I keep on calling the Clippers the Nuggets? Alex Jurt, Iron Taylor, and Lucas are going to the Clippers. I'm thinking of Chicken McNuggets, and that is why I keep on saying Nuggets. That's the reason. Okay. So for the power forward position, let me get Lucas off the list. For the power forward position, the Clippers select CFD Ultra for power forward position for the Clippers. And for the center position for the Clippers, the Clippers select Sean Michael DeSanta. Oh, so John is going to be on the Clippers. Sorry if I yelled and you were wearing earbuds, but I don't care about your hearing. Sorry. Okay. For anybody. Okay, so the Spurs have their non-subscriber team. The Lakers, Greatness Gaming, Timothy Evans, Alonzo, Ozzy, Lee, non-subscriber Lee. The Warriors, Bear, Golden Reaper, Rockstar Christopher, Troy Savage, William Buttocks. The Rockets, TH, Dan, Mac Long, Crimson, and Brandon Stiles. The Nuggets, Plum, Ryan, Crovan, Luther, Mr. John Ryan, and the Clippers, Alex Jurt, Iron Taylor, Lucas, Ultra, and John DeSanta. Let's go. That is the West for you guys. If you guys haven't been chosen yet, that means you're going to be in the East. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. And we're going to continue on with the East. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now I am going to start with the East. I didn't know it would take that long. My goodness, it took a little bit for sure. So guys, yeah, we're going to start off with the Bulls. The Bulls will go first in the East, and the Bulls have selected for point guard. I'm not doing this part at random. I'm looking at the random generator, but the Bulls have selected Christian Nova. So Christian Nova is going to the Bulls. That will be, I know the Bulls didn't do well last time we did NBA, but could change. But Nova's got a challenge. That is for sure. He's got a challenge on his hands. For shooting guard position, and he is a non-subscriber as well. For shooting guard position, for the Bulls, Jay Glenn. So Jay Glenn is going to the Bulls. So I try to get the suspense going, but I failed miserably there. So Jay Glenn on the Bulls. For the small forward position, for the Bulls draft Dason Grace. So, Grace for the Bulls. That's a subscriber. I don't know who it is. For power forward position, the Bulls have selected Marcus. So Marcus is, well, where is Marcus? Marcus is going to the Bulls. And for the center position, there's a lot of good centers here still. I feel like, well, yep. Yeah, there's a couple really good ones. For the center position for the Bulls, Cody Fry. So Cody Fry is going to the Bulls. So, okay. It's time for the Bucks, Milwaukee. So, for the Milwaukee Bucks, we got 4 people left. The Bucks select for point guard Darkness Juggalo. I'm not kidding you. I'm being absolutely honest with you there. Absolutely honest. He's a Bucks fan. What are the odds? I am being 100% with you guys. He had a 25% chance of getting the Bucks, and it looks like he is getting the Bucks. So congratulations there. I'm glad to see a couple of you all may have gotten your team there, but what are the odds of that? That is insane. Of course, a lot of point guard positions were already full with the Heat and with the Spurs, making his odds a little more there. But that's because we were going to fill him in anyway. But that was still like a 1 in 10 chance, 10% chance overall. So that's crazy. Darkness Juggalo, congratulations. You are going to the Bucks. Okay. Up next, for shooting guard position, to the Bucks is Justice Dragon. So Justice Dragon is going to the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. So Justice Dragon is in. Like I said, we're down to whoever's left. You guys got like a 1 in 3 chance of going to a team. Okay. For the small forward position, unless, if you're a point guard or shooting guard. See, the Heat made that more possible for the shooting guards and point guards to have a 25% chance, or now a 1 in 3 chance. But the small forwards still have 5 people. So, for small forward, the Milwaukee Bucks select DJ Disney. So DJ Disney, or DJ Crazy Dog, is going to the Bucks. Okay. For power forward position, the Milwaukee Bucks select. I wish you guys could see the random thing. It's so cool. Cody Codiesel. That is right. Cody Codiesel, who was MVP last year. But, last time we did NBA. But things have changed. This is a whole different game we're having here. So, who knows what's going to happen. But Cody Codiesel goes to the Bucks. But he was the best player, but he's not set up to be the best player. But he just was. So we'll see how good he does this year. And of course, usually he's had a history with the Heat, so that's another loss we have. But like I said, we're keeping mentally. They're keeping mentally in Macau. Okay, so Cody's will go into the Bucks. Also to the Bucks for center position, the Bucks select Big Woos. So the Milwaukee Bucks have selected Big Woos. So, like I said, all the teams have been pretty good laid out. Okay, Miami Heat selected next. So, you guys are going to be on Macau's team and Mentally Sinister's team if you get picked next. Let's go ahead and get Woos off the list. Okay. So, point guards do not count. Shooting guards do not count for Miami Heat. For small forward, the Miami Heat selects, and they better hope that they don't get a certain person because mentally doesn't get along with a certain person. And there's a 25% chance he's going to be on the same team with him. But for small forward, the Miami Heat selects. Oh my goodness. What is the odds? What is the odds of this? Oh my goodness. Middley's going to be so mad. He hates this guy, man. He absolutely can't stand this guy. John Justice. Oh my goodness. One of the best players in the league. And it'd be a grateful thing to have him on the team of the Miami Heat. But Mentally Sinister and John Justice do not like each other one bit. And he has been selected to the team. So, my goodness. This is not going to go over well. John Justice, everyone. Oh, man. But that is devastating for all the other teams because he is ranked the best player. One of the best players. At a 98 overall. Of course, so is a couple of these other guys. Domino, Alonzo, they got 98s. But overall doesn't always matter, just to let you guys know. But what are the odds of that? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so for the power forward position, and it will be a subscriber that will be lucky enough to play on the Heat team, is... power forward position. I think I said that. Devin, you're coming to the Heat. You're going to the Heat. You are going to be joining Macau and Mentally. Where is Devin at? Devin the Cobra is going to the Miami Heat. So there's a subscriber there. And for the center position, going to the Miami Heat. I know. Looking at the centers, we got Temple, we got Nerdnack, got Period Yachty, and Brandon. So, we'll see what happens. Nerd Neck is going to the Miami Heat. So, he will be joining McAllen Mentally, along with John Justice. That team is looking really good. So, Nerd Neck is the one that is going. Okay, guys. So, we're down. I mean, if you guys haven't been selected yet, you're most likely going to be on a team in the next couple teams. So, the Nets for point guard have selected. There's only one sub in this category left. But the Nets for point guard have selected Daniel the D for point guard for the Nets. For shooting guard for the Nets. Oh, crap. Oh, I messed that up. But good, we only had 2 left. I deleted all the point guards. But Vicious Swag and Troy are the only ones left. They're the only ones on the point guards left. But that could have been bad. For the Nets, shooting guard, the Nets select. There's only 3 people left. MS Video Games, Vice. So, let me go ahead and go to him. There he is. He is going to the Nets. Brooklyn Nets. For small forward position, going to the Brooklyn Nets is Flowers. So Flowers also going to the Nets. For power forward position, and these next, okay, for power forward position, going to the Nets is, we didn't forget nobody. You just haven't been chosen if you haven't heard your name. Mr. Live. Mr. Live is going to the Nets. For center position, going to the Nets is Temple. One of the best centers for sure to have is going to the Nets. So, guys, we are down to 2 teams. And if you don't get selected to one, you're going to the other. Basically. That's how the rules go. We're trying to get some paper here. Running out of paper. So, Raptors and Celtics. So, Raptors will draft, and then we will reveal who's going to the Celtics, as they're the last pick here. Okay. So, it is between Vicious Swag and Troy. Going to the Raptors is Troy. Troy's going to be the one going to the Raptors, it looks like. So, and to the Celtics is Vicious Swag. So, Celtics get Vicious Swag there. Okay. So, the point guards are done. When it comes to the shooting guards, we are down to 2. We got Jaws and Ray Halfcourt. Going to the Raptors is Jaws. Jaws is going to the Raptors. So, that means going to the Celtics is Ray Halfcourt. For small forward, we are down to 2. Domino and J.P. Cunningham from Birmingham, Alabama. Going to the Raptors is Domino. So that's big for, he's got 98, man. That's pretty big. Domino is going to the Raptors. JP will go to the Celtics. That makes 2 non-subscribers on that team already. For power forward, we are down to 2 people. LG Killer and Samuel Twig. Going to the Raptors is Samuel Twig. So he will be going to the Raptors. Samuel Twig. And then going to the Celtics will be LG Killer. Okay. And center's the last position. For the center position, we are down to 2. We have Yachty and Brandon. So whoever gets selected goes to the Raptors, the other person goes to the Celtics. And going to the Raptors is Brandon. So Brandon is going to the Raptors. And Yachty will be going to the Celtics. So Yachty going to the Celtics, guys. So, guys, let me go over the East. So, for the Bulls, we have Christian Nova, Jay Glenn, Dason Grace, Marcus, Cody, Fry. For the Bucks, we got Darkness Juggalo, Justice Dragon, DJ Disney, Cody, and Big Woos. For the Heat, we got Macau, Mentally, John Justice, Devin the Cobra, and Nerdneck. For the Nets, we have Daniel the D, MS Video Games, Flowers, Mr. Live, Temple. For the Raptors, we have Troy, Jaws, Domino, Samuel Twig, Brandon. For the Celtics, we have Vicious Swag, Ray Halfcourt, JP, LG Killer, and Yachty. So, guys, that is the NBA draft. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate it, and good luck to everyone. You are going to need it.